Hey everybody, Andy here. So today we're going to do a review of the Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum Model 340 J-frame revolver, and that's this weapon over here. It's a recent acquisition of mine. I was out looking for a backup carry gun to my primary carry gun, which is a Smith & Wesson 38 Special Model 642. And I was intrigued by the fact that this weapon could handle a 357 Magnum load, and I wanted to test it out and see how it handled that load. So for this video, first we're going to talk about how I conceal carry this weapon, because I think it is an excellent weapon for safe, legal concealed carry. And in case anybody's wondering, I am a concealed carry permit holder in the Commonwealth of Virginia. It's a very comfortable weapon to conceal carry, so I want to give you a demo of how I conceal carry it. But then I want to give you a demo of how this bad boy shoots 357 Magnum loads and compare it to 38 Special Plus P and then regular 38 Special range load. So without further ado, let's get started with the concealed carry demo. Okay, so when I conceal carry, this is how I usually do it. I'm concealed carrying right now. I have my J-frame revolver, in this case my 340, in my front right pocket in a desantis holster. And as you can tell, I'm wearing casual clothes, but it doesn't really print. I mean, you might notice that I have a little bit of a bulge in my right pocket, but people would probably think that's keys or a smartphone or whatever. So I feel comfortable carrying like this. The J-frame revolver is light enough that it doesn't bother me carrying it in my front right pocket. And it gives me the ability to have a quick draw and engage very quickly without having to worry about the holster coming out of the pocket or anything else like that. And it also makes it easy for me to kind of do a concealed draw. Because as far as anybody knows, as far as any bad guy knows, I'm just putting my hand in my pocket, and then before you know it, boom, I'm engaged. Okay, so now on to the shooting footage. For the first demonstration, we are shooting 38 Special range load, and the performance of the 340 is comparable to the performance of the 642. Okay, for the second round, we are shooting 38 Special Plus P, and again, the performance of the 340 is comparable to the 642. Check it out. Okay, finally, we shot 357 Magnum through the 340, and the 340 handled it well. There were no malfunctions or any other issues, but let me tell you, it was painful. It was no joke. After putting about 50 rounds of 357 Magnum through that weapon, my shooting hand was numb. And another thing that was a little bit unexpected was the cylinder blast was significant, and I actually had some minor burn marks on my hands from that. So, I was able to put 50 rounds of 357 Magnum through it this afternoon, but it's not something that I enjoy doing or would enjoy doing in the future. Check it out. That does sting. Okay, so what's the verdict? Well, after shooting 110 rounds through it, I think the 340 is a solid weapon. It's got the performance I've grown to expect out of the Smith & Wesson J-frame revolvers. I will tell you one thing, the primary purpose for me buying it was to shoot 357 Magnum through it. I don't think I'm going to ever carry a 357 Magnum load in that weapon for self-defense. It was very painful and uncomfortable, but more importantly, my accuracy was significantly degraded shooting the 357 Magnum ammunition relative to shooting either 38 special load, the range load, or the plus P. So, there's no point in having the more powerful ammunition in the gun if you're less likely to hit the target, if God forbid you ever have to use it. So, given that the 340 is about twice as expensive as the 642 or the 442, if I had to do it again for my backup pistol, I probably would have bought a 442. But in general, I'm going to keep my 340, and I'm sure I'm going to get a chance to use it for many years as my backup concealed carry gun. I'll also make one more point. The sights on the 340 are much better than on the 642, so that alone actually made me shoot more accurately with the 340 than with the 642. So maybe I'll end up using the 340 as my primary carry weapon, but I'm not going to carry it with a 357 Magnum. I'll probably carry it with 38 Special Plus P. In any event, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please like it and please subscribe to my channel. This is Andy signing off till next time.